Well, hello everybody, and happy Monday. Welcome back to Getting Ready with me to go out to karaoke. I put on my foundation already. I wanted to try this Revlon Color Stay brow tint. So this is what it is. And I got it in the color soft brown, which may or may not be a good color for me. Normally I use taupe. Ooh, but it's very easy to draw little hairs. This is very different than the other things that I use. Yeah, very soft. I could probably go with something a little bit darker. I'm going to start with just the stuff that I already have, and then I will fake an extended eyebrow out afterwards when I make sure this is all good. Yeah. I don't know if this product is, something I would use on a regular basis. Try to hold the angle right. It has a little bit of almost like a burn to it, like not, like it doesn't hurt or anything. Like it doesn't really sting, but I can feel it kind of almost like if you wipe your skin with some alcohol, you get that kind of feel to it as well. So I'm going to keep going with this, and when I come back, I will have eyebrows on. There, I have some semblance of eyebrows on either side now. So I'm going to go in and figure out what I want to wear. And I think, let's take a look and see what's in my Roxy palette. I think, yeah, I'm gonna go in with this orangey color that I really always seem to gravitate towards that I can never read. But I'm gonna start with that. Just put it here in the corner. So today I already wrote down my songs. I always write down my songs first because I can't think when I'm there. Anybody that's watched me get ready before probably knows that. I'm sure I've mentioned it probably once. I may not have mentioned it a lot. But that's what I do. I try to get as much ready before I get there as I can manage, because once I'm there, all thought goes out the window. I'm just focused on enjoying myself. I can't think of other songs when different music is playing. It's just too much. Too much. I do love this sort of orangey color as a base. I think I'm going to put a little bit more. See if I can build that up a little bit more. So I think I'll put this with gold, maybe a little rosy gold. So that is what I'm taking from that palette. because I have some new things I want to try. So when we come back, I'll have those pulled out. Okay, here are the new things. I was looking for another, well, extra white jumbo crayons from the NYX, and they, of course, didn't have white. White is very popular now as far as that crayon goes, and I can understand why. It is probably one of the most valuable eye shadow products that I have. I can do a lot with it, but I ended up getting this one that's in a, I don't know if you can see, it's a gold. So I'm going to try and do that in the gold, putting it in here. Where I normally put the white. I'm going to see what this does, because it won't be as bright as the white, but it is very reflective. I don't know. Does it show? Yeah, it does show. I think I want to go right up, almost to the middle of my eye. There. That looks pretty good. So that's what the gold one does. It's very similar to the white. So now I'm just going to blend that with my finger. I find the heat from the finger warms up the product and allows it to move around a little bit. So it's not quite so cakey on the eye, because it's a grease stick. Don't get me wrong. It is a grease stick. It's going to go on. You're going to feel it, but it goes on comfortably. But it is harder to move around the eye. So the other thing that I got were, and I'm trying to remember now even what company this is that I got these, because I can't. Once I took the plastic off, all the writing is gone. But I got it in gold. Oops, gold. And it has like a sort of almost a duochrome creamy shadow down that end, and then a glitter shadow that way. And it's just more shiny. It's very fine glitter. And then I got that in sort of, see, it's a rose and a gold. And it has that also in, again, glittery on the ends. So I think, do I want to just go gold? I think I'm going to go with the rose, just to see if it stands out more. So let's see. Now this also feels like it has a bit of an alcohol feel to it, like I can feel it on the skin. So I think that's it trying to dry. So I'm going to help it along. I'm going to help it along with the drying. Help it along with the drying. Yeah, I'm sure this is very exciting for people to watch. Watch while I fan my face. Have nothing but a whole face fanning video. Wouldn't that be exciting? Not. So I'm going to, yeah, I don't think that's dry yet. So I'm going to pause this, and when we come back, we will move on to another level. Okay, so I've attached some lashes because that's also really boring to watch. And I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. I haven't done any contouring or anything yet. I'm not going to do a lot, I don't think, tonight. Because, don't feel like it. It's that simple, really. So, we're going to see if this makes much of a difference. Probably should have washed my hands before I did this. So yeah, I hope people come out to karaoke tonight. last week there wasn't as many people there. It's still fun. It's always fun. But I really like it when there's a lot of people, because then there's a lot more variety of songs, styles, voices, and it just makes the whole experience a lot more pleasant. I don't like when I go someplace. I mean, it's why I'm not a big fan of going to country bars. Not that there's anything specifically wrong with country music. It's not my taste most of the time, but I do like some. But I can't take a whole evening of just one type of music. I need a little bit more variety than that. That's just the way it is. Now, I'm wondering if I should take, I guess maybe I'll just take the same Roxy palette and go underneath my eye with that. Oh, that's a little big. I think I want this brush. Itty bitty packing brush. And I'm just going to get a little bit of that. And put that out there. Maybe a little bit deeper. Because I can, why not? Okay, now that is a starting point for some of my other little details. I'm going to put my usual black coffee in the Revlon. I believe it's Revlon. Let me double check. No, Lancome. My mistake. Lancome black coffee. And let's see, I think I want a sparkle detail, like a real sparkle detail. So maybe, is that the kind I want to put on there? Or do I want to go with my sparkle sparkle? I think if I do it in the white, I'll be able to see it better. So, oh. sure that stays relatively where I want it to be. Okay. So there we go with those, and the only thing I have left to do is a little bit of contour. So once again, using my NYX contouring palette, and I'm just going to bring in a little shadow around here. Thank you, Skibby. I know. I heard the noise in the hallway too. And there we go. I think that's all I'm going to do today. I don't want to be wickedly overly made up. So probably with a hat. I think it's a hat day. And until the next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.